Hey, hello everyone. Hope everybody is well today. I'm going to show you what I sold on eBay, selected items, what I sold on eBay from February 10th to February 16th, 2020. I need to get these dates right in front of me so I'm not looking over like that. Again, I hope everybody is well. I am Paul Apolloni. I've been selling on eBay since about 2005. Took it seriously probably around 2008, and just it's become almost my full-time business. Now I do a few other things on the side. Open book here. Last week was not a great week on eBay. Just I didn't list too many things, and I really didn't do too much with anything. Didn't do too much activity on the account, and I paid for it. But I am thankful that I have multiple streams of income. I like using the word. I like using the term multiple streams of income instead of side hustle. Seems like it's way overused, and it sort of sounds like to me it cheapens what you're doing. You're not doing side hustles. You're making money no matter what you're doing. So I did a few headlight restorations last week. I'm on a network of senior citizens that need help to move things around. Pretty easy work. I did some of that. I did a training, an eBay training, so it all worked out really well. So let me go over what I sold last week. A few of the items I sold. This is not all of them, but it's just about all of them, to be honest with you. All right, let's start with this number one item. A, a Rock Band Beatles drum set. A friend of mine said, come on over and get all this junk out of my house. I don't want it. I did not have the stand for this. So I just sold it as is with no stand. I even included the pedal. I probably could have sold the pedal separately. To be honest with you, I wasn't really even thinking when I put all this together. But I did okay. I actually sold this 2 weeks ago to somebody in Puerto Rico, and I have it in my account to not sell to Puerto Rico or Alaska because it can be really expensive. Now, there's another way you can do that by just doing a surcharge for Puerto Rico or Alaska, like charge extra $10 or something. So, real quick, I sold it to the guy in Puerto Rico, packed it up, boxed it. Only way to get to Puerto Rico is by post office, USPS, $65 shipping. And his address was sort of funky anyway. It was coming up like I had to fix it. So that was my way out. I just canceled it and said problem with address. It relisted itself, which I forgot about that I have it set up like that. Oh, I see a little ray of sunshine coming through on the screen. It's not from the sun, it's from a light, I guess. Um, and it relisted, and I sold it 2 weeks later to I don't even know where this went. I think this went again international shipping, but it went through Global Shipping Program (GSP), and I'll explain that once I get down a little bit. So again, I know this is redundant, but for the new people, let me show you what I do with my listings real quick. I keep my title Google search and eBay search friendly. I don't worry about grammar or stuff. I try and keep all special characters out of the title. Now I'm going to tell you all these tips, and you're going to see items that sold with everything that I said don't do. It's kind of weird. I do my best to use the condition description whenever I'm selling something used other than new. It gives you double protection on your items. Just be upfront and honest on what you are selling and what you are not selling. No dongle or stand. Dongle is a little thing that you plug in and it connects it wirelessly to the, I almost said Game Boy. Oh my gosh. The, the PS, whatever this is, PS3 or whatever. It's in good usable shape, some scratches. Here it is right here. So that's the condition description. I am charging for shipping $24.99. It cost me about $22 to ship this thing down to Kentucky. I don't know why. It just was. Thank gosh I charged for shipping. Here's the item description. I try and use as many item specifics as I can. eBay and Google love item specifics. It helps with Google searches and eBay searches and your ranking. When you're doing item specifics, you will see pull down menus when you're selecting things that are defaulted. Try and use something from the pull down menu because millions of people have searched on that. You can add your own item specifics. I always do a description like this: item notes 1, 2, 3. If there's stuff missing or not with the item, or there's a problem. There it is. Can't find the stand, in good shape. Which I actually have the stand, but there's pieces missing. I didn't want to sell it in pieces. Let's look at the shipping. Like I said, this went global shipping program. I will explain that. Global shipping program, you also hear it called GSP, is eBay's alternative to international shipping. Now, it still ships internationally, but all this eBay seller has to do is ship it to Kentucky, or an eBay site in Kentucky, and they take it from there. As long as you pack it properly, it's boxed properly, and it's shipped properly. Once eBay gets it, you are out of the picture. You can get lost, stolen, broken, whatever, you're out of the picture. 99% of the time, you're out of the picture. I've heard a few horror stories about whatever, people still having to pay. I, knock on wood, I haven't had any problems with global shipping program. I like it. I used to ship internationally years ago, and I just stopped doing it because I like global shipping. A lot of claims out there saying you'll sell more if you don't use global shipping because people think you're charged extra taxes and stuff. I have no idea. I like it. It's easy. It's simple. It's quick. I choose economy shipping for my shipping option. Why do I do that? Because that opens me up to every shipping option eBay offers. Post office, FedEx, post office priority, post office flat rate box, post office padded, whatever, FedEx, Smart Post, FedEx, regular FedEx Smart Post is a collaboration between a post office and FedEx. If you take it to a FedEx office, it will go to the closest FedEx office to the address, and the post office will pick it up. If you take it to the post office, it will go by snail, slug, sloth, whatever, to the next post office, and FedEx will pick it up. Smart Post has no insurance, and I haven't had a problem with it. It's great for shipping large items. Knock on wood again. I haven't had a problem with any kind of claims with Smart Post. My return policy is my return is 30 days, which is that's the least you can pick, and I'm taking PayPal. They will be changing that to managed payments, which will be like an Apple Pay type, where you'll be able to take anything. All right, let's go to the next item. An old consignment item that I said just keep everything, which is fine. $36.99 for this little car, little tiny car like this. Put it in a padded flat rate envelope. Put in a not padded flat rate envelope, padded envelope. Wrapped it pretty good with bubble wrap. Got there, guy was thrilled. Notice the pictures. I always try and take, no matter what I'm selling, I try and take a close up of the model number and the information underneath. Actually, they're a little blurry, but he was happy with it. There it is, right there, a close up. These sell pretty well. These sell really well around the holidays, around Christmas and stuff. I don't know why. I would think they would sell all year round, just because collectors are looking for them. I've sold a lot of these. I've had pretty good luck with these. You know what it says? It says damaged box, and you know what? I didn't include the box. Oops. But he was thrilled with it. Oh, it says no box. Oh, look at that. Boy, I really messed up. Okay, so here's an error on my part. So it says damaged box, but there's no box. So if the guy wanted to be a real stickler, he could have gotten me like, where's my damaged box at? Ooh, that is my fault. Ooh, I caught a mistake. Same thing. I use all the item specifics. Look at all of them I pulled off. How do I get this? All this information. I Google the car. What I do is I Google this, all this. Here, let me just highlight it for you guys. I Google all this. I Google all that. And a site comes up, Toys, I forget the name of it, and they have tons of information on Matchbox cars. And I just go through. Yes, it takes me a little bit of time. I spend about 5-10 minutes on the listing, and I pull all the information I can off of the site and put it in item specifics. A lot of these I made up. These are new item specifics, but I put it all in there. Oh, it says no box. See, item note 1, no box. Boy, I sent some mixed messages there. So that was a good sale. That was been out there for a while, that car. This little tiny iron, I got these on the consignment probably 5 years ago, if not longer, from an older couple. Unfortunately, the husband died shortly after I got everything. I sold an old Victrola record player for him. We made pretty good money on that. And when I sent her that money, she told me her husband passed away. She said, "Don't worry about everything else, just keep it." And I don't know whatever happened after that, to be honest with you. But I had a bunch of these irons on eBay forever, a long time ago. Nothing. Took them all down, waited a little while, put them back up again, and I sold one at a time. $24 for an iron that is, look how small this thing is. 3.5 inches by 2.5. So these little tiny irons bring in some money. The other ones bring in some money too. When you're selling the big ones, the keywords you want to use are iron, obviously, doorstop. People use these as doorstops. Restaurant ware, you can put that down in your description. You can put that down here because you get 120 characters of searchable for Google down here. Stuff like that. But doorstop is very important because that's what people use these for a lot of times. One more item. Oh, so it says $24.99. It cost me. Actually, I put it in a padded flat rate envelope because it was going out to California. That was $7.50 something. So I made about $16 on this. One more item, and that is it. Need that better weeks than this, but hey, it happens. Got this item for free out of a dishwasher I parted out from Craigslist, a free listing on Craigslist I got. Sold the racks and everything else over the dishwasher. So at this point, this is easy money. $21.99 free shipping. Why do I pick free shipping? I'm not a big fan of free shipping. I picked it because everyone that sold was free shipping. So I added that into my price. I think it went out first class. I actually made a box for this. I think it was $5, maybe $4 something. Went out first class, went out right at about 15 ounces. So I did pretty good on this for something I got for free. A little tip for you, remember, do all your shipping through eBay. They have great deals through the post office. For example, you take an item to the post office, ship it first class, only goes up to 13 ounces. You can ship it through eBay, and it goes up to 16 ounces, 1 pound. So that saves you a lot of money there. So that is about it, guys. I think I actually kept this one short. Yay. This is my YouTube channel. I meant to tell you at the beginning. Please, if you like what you're seeing here, please subscribe to it. I really, really appreciate it. Please like the video. If you liked what I told you about and all the tips I gave you. And again, look into multiple streams of income. They will help you out when times get lean or when you get sidetracked and can't get onto your eBay store. I did sell a few books on Amazon this week. I'm got a huge lot of books I'm selling for someone, a lot of Christian books, and they seem to sell really well. So I sold a few of those this week. So everything's good. Everything's fine. Hey, got good weeks, bad weeks. It's all part of being self-employed. All right, guys, you have a great day. Hope everybody is well. Bye-bye.